We're also doing a little test run of filming a vlog, any kind of video really, on my phone. I've been struggling with my camera recently. Alright, so we got our little dude here. This is one of those things that I feel like is probably not super necessary. But, I don't know, I just kind of like the idea of a physical mannequin. I like the idea that I just feel like my brain works better when I can see something in physical space, you know, as opposed to like digital. Plus, he comes with a nice little katana-looking sword here, which is perfect for those of us who are doing a Japanese-style comic where people carry swords. Duh.
Hi everyone, I'm Miss Mark and welcome to another video. This video feels like it was filmed ages and ages ago. At the time of doing this voiceover, this video is 1 month old, like the filming footage. But when I filmed this, I was also sick and I just felt very brain foggy, but I did a pretty good painting despite that, so shout out to my cold meds for getting me through a dark time in my life. So I bought this mannequin, and this mannequin I feel like was popular on YouTube for a hot second, and then I think everybody got one and discovered they're very cheap. They're not well made. They are okay. These mannequins are okay. This is like the $20, $15 one on Amazon. It's not a super nice one. And I did know that when I bought it. I had seen reviews about like some of the different accessories and like the hands don't stay on very well. So I did know that. But I wanted a mannequin, and for years, I have had like that wooden one that we all see at Hobby Lobby and Michael's and stuff that actually doesn't really represent the human body very well. And I just wanted one slightly more posable and slightly more realistic. And I knew that I didn't want like a super high-end one at this point. I don't want to pay for a really, really nice mannequin. So yeah, I guess in summary, I knew that I was buying a very cheap piece of plastic that's pretty posable, and I've used it since then. I actually use it pretty regularly now when I'm drawing comic pages, just to real quickly figure out a weird perspective or weird pose, and I do actually like it. I have already gotten my money's worth from this little guy. I just wanted to put a disclaimer that it's not very high end, and even as you're working with it, it just feels like a cheap figure. But I think that's fine. It's not meant to be like used frequently, I guess. You're not going to be posing it over and over and over again in rapid succession. So I think it's okay that it's cheap. Ultimately is my conclusion. Okay, so this painting here, I've kind of been trying to get into a habit of painting without too much preparation. A lot of times I feel like I need to mentally just be in the perfect headspace to paint something, to do an illustration, but then the result is that I almost never paint and I'm constantly failing out of practice. So I thought the mannequin is kind of a fun way for me to get some studies in and just kind of get me a little bit of a jump start on painting if I have like a reference right there. So there's that. I have been doing better in the past month with doing more illustrations and more sketching with the goal of painting. You guys have probably seen my Ardex acrylic marker video, maybe. It's on my channel. And I've been using those a lot, and I've just been painting more often. And I feel like this painting here was kind of the stepping stone towards figuring out an approach to painting that is low pressure, but still allows me to kind of flex my paint muscles, you know? You know what I mean? Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video all the way to the end. I appreciate your support. Don't forget to like the video and comment down below if you have the time, if you're not rushing off anywhere, and I will see you in a future video. Bye!